The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass.
Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ibrahimovic. Good running, strong. Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what a mistake! And this is Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just eases him off the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries to play it through, and this is... and he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Vieri. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. He scored! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Thailand take the lead. And it's been played through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Fired deep towards the back post. It's a goal kick. Now it's Eto'o. Pressure coming in from all directions. And it's Kaka. Hazard. Out towards the flank. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That's headed upfield. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lahm calmly anticipates. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Pele. Pirlo. And it's Kaka. For Lahm. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vieri. Knocks it into space. Well, that's tries a shot! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking it.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Oh, well measured. There's no flag! Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram gets across to intercept that. No, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Passing nice and neat. Donadoni. Šeško. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Vieri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lahm. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Looking for options for movement. Pele with the cross. Tries to get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Vieri. Neatly clipped into space. It's Vieri! Oh, he has leathered that. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Kaka. Now it's Haaland. Pass is just off target. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Lahm.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Thailand have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cross into the box. And that should get the job done. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Lahm looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now this could be a chance. Look at the space here. He's got tall. They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Haaland. Šeško! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And he's been shifted off it. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looking for a runner. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Knocks it out wide. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Passes short and sharp. And he skips past his... Haaland! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Rice is behind this one. He's gone for it! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Vieri. Now it's Pele. He is through here. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pele with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Not the most convincing of passes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. No, again there's no way through. Bellingham. Šeško. Šeško. Donatoni. And the through ball. Thinks about the shot.
Might want to be careful there.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Thailand clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Thailand sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Manchester United, number 18.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 9, coming on the field, number 21.
Šeško. He's had it taken off him.
Vitz.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he was quick to react. Rice. Pirlo. Kaká. Roberto Carlos. Now Kaká. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that has been clubbed away. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Tries to pass it through. Taken back almost at once.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Vieri. Cross it. He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Donatoni. And that has put paid to that. That's headed upfield. Šeško. Cleared without hesitation. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's been won straight back. Lam has a look and plays it forward. And this is Vieri. Now it's Pele. He's found a way through. Pele with chance! That's going to go a long way. Donatoni. And it's Wirtz.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
After 70 minutes is...
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Thailand find a position of real strength now. Pele has a look inside the box. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hoisted it, up he goes! And it's there! Just cruising, they are cruising! Satisfyingly simple, there's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice bit of trickery. He's gone for goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That has not gone well. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Always onto this, and he's got chance for a shot! And that has faded wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham charging for... Goes for a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. And this is Vieri. Oh, played right into his... It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Thailand are having a ball here. And the number on the board is 3. Wirtz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get on the end of this? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Thailand can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Hello, everybody.
Ibrahimovic, very much the hero in this game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Thailand's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Kaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vitinha. And here's Platini. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Pelé. Oh, this is a terrific run. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Salah. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kaká. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's run loose here. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond.
Luis Suarez! Could be danger here. And that was nowhere near his best. Vinicius Junior was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. Oh, cracking ball. Platini. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Luis Suarez. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That, oh, given away. And the shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Thailand really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what a mistake! And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they chance? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pirlo. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Pele with the... There's the header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was very necessary. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Platini. Vitinha. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafael Varane.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cross goes in there. He gets big. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has not gone well. Crosses it in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gabriel cuts it out. Platini. Vitinha. Maldini. Vitinha. Rice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini, who's set up one goal so far. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. And the finish! That was mighty close.
Substitution for Thailand. Number
So,
22,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Peeler. Number 10, Suarez. Coming on the field.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Neymar.
Thailand
Number
perhaps
24,
contemplating their next change here.
Makelele. Number 13,
Tries to pass it through.
Figo. Substitution in progress.
Back to the keeper it goes. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. And there's a searching pass. And it's Cruyff.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Neymar gets into a good position. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri, played out to the right. And the counter is on. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the pass is intercepted. Figo. It's Figo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rodri. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Thuram. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And that has left him in a heap.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Whole time, excellent interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé. Rodri. Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. But we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens...
He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pele. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And it's Ibrahimovic. Kaká. Thuram cuts it out. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Roberto Carlos. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Kaká. Now it's Shevchenko. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chips it through. Chance! There it is! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played out towards the right wing.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. That's been cut out, well played. And claimed it back swiftly. Kaka. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pele. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a shot! Pele looking sharp there. Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. It's a threatening ball. Pele. Tchouaméni with the clearance. Messi. Cruyff. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played into space. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Cruyff. It's played through for him. Milan have reclaimed it. Pele. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Ibrahimovic. Thailand looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Cruyff. Kaká. Pele. And it's Pirlo. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pele. Pele! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Howson. Tchouaméni. Milan looking to pass their way through. Kaká showing good feet. Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. Cruyff shoots! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Thailand leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Messi. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's running through. No, he's not getting past him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Suarez. And that has left him in a heap.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, again there's no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Suarez. Thailand are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And it's Neymar. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Neymar. And here's Suarez. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further.
Big chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Pelé brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Numero 77 viene sostituito con il numero 30.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. Pelé, and here's Suarez. Pelé, good ball, good take.
Well, that has come.
Ibrahimovic! Loose, oh, he's been caught on it here, and again! He will be livid with himself.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 21. Pirlo.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for options for movement. Goulet is always looking to break lines. Thailand do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lam plays it in. Pirlo. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pelé. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Thailand still ahead by the game's only goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lam. Pirlo. And that's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He won't be happy with that one.
Thailand can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Kaká.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolade. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze, someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. Goes for a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, no joy this time. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard. That's Maldini. Rijkaard. And it's De Jong. Now it's Cruyff. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neymar. Pelé. Looking for options for movement. Luis Suarez is on his... Takes a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Thailand are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo. Now, what about a counter-attack? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Thailand really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It's a searching pass. Hasebe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Maldini. Now Cruyff. De Jong. And it's Eze. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Eze plays it short. And he's intervened well there. And now they can spring out of defence. Back into the middle. He's a sharp little ball here. Eze. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Pelé was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Thailand looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Eze. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Eze. He's having a go! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! That's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Eze. Now, can they get it back? Neymar. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Thailand clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Hello, attendees. This is
Thailand in control at half-time, 2-0.
The father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. De Jong. That's Eze. Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that was very necessary. And they're quick to get it back. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pelé. That's an imaginative pass. Hasebe. Now, can they get him away? And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Luis Suarez.
Thailand have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's Neymar! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 8.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Thailand are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And how did he not make it 4?
Thailand really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Chooses to go back, shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pelé! Oh, that's a waste. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them.
Shoots! And that is high.
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Ambitious ball here. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And this is Luis Suarez. Can he finish? So their fourth corner of the game. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He has a look up. Great chance! Ferdinand going vertical. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pinches it off him. And here's Eze. Rijkaard. Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. He's onside! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
Number 8, Neymar. Number 18, Pele. Number 10,
Messi goes short.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Hoeneß is onto this.
Number 22, Pepe. Number 25, Soda. Number 32, Vieri. Number
Roberto
15,
Carlos.
Batistuta. Number 7,
Kaká.
Marquez.
And it's Pirlo.
Substitutions taking place.
Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Vieri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played out to the left flank. And this is Batistuta. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta.
There will be 5 minutes.
Now it's Batistuta. And here's Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's going to be another one. It's a lucky 7th corner. Succumbs to the pressure. 5 minutes to add. And he's being shifted off it. Kaká. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Dembele. And here's Batistuta. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Oh, now this is interesting. And the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a... And with that, the final whistle. Thailand can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Ferdinand becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Saliba. Ahmad. Looking to play him in. Eto'o. He's got away. He's had a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pirlo with the clearance. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Well, there's the clearance. Perez with the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Beckham to take it as usual. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
In with the challenge. Ahmad. Aimed beyond the defence. Diallo wins the duel this time. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Eto'o. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's Pele! And that's caused a worry or two.
Pele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Vieri! Oh, in he goes again! They've scored! So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Vieri. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Roberto Carlos is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very... Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Perez. Eto'o. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Played in by Roberto Carlos. It's Eto'o! Off the post! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Great vision. And this is Vieri. And he's surging through. And this is Pele. And this is Luis Suarez. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. To Lahm. And it's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thailand have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Thailand with the corner. They're first. Gerrard clears it away. Lahm. And he's there to retrieve it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Robertson. Beckham. Now they can break here. Threads one in. Real chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro. Oh, a delicate chip through. Pass somewhat off target. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Lahm. And here's Suarez. Oh, important interception. And claimed it back swiftly. Gerrard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Robertson. That's a sharp pass. Gerrard stood his ground strongly, trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And the counter is on. Pelé delivers the ball. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Thuram. Nicely shaped ball. A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Pelé looking to be a menace in the final third. Played into space. Nice interception, well timed. Khan punts it upfield. Pelé! It's Pelé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And here's Neymar. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! And he's done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Thailand are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. That is great defending, so alert. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Thailand have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it out wide. And this is... And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Pele. And a chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Thailand clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Thailand are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Beckham spots it and intercepts. And this is Neymar. Great vision. Shot a goal! They've scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time and
Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Plenty to aim at. Chance, surely! Robertson. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. 60 minutes played. Good ball, good take. And they can counter here. It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. He's in a good position here. And the shot! Thailand suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Backward it goes. Looking for options for movement. Lam. Pele. And it's Pirlo. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball, and can he finish? Gerrard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Here's Cannavaro. Nice sequence of passes, this. Expertly cut out, really not. Tries a shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
It's Ibrahimovic! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Thailand really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Neymar. Looking for a runner. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Neymar! And another try! That's a decent clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ibrahimovic. Berry.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's made its way to him. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, that's nice. And here's Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Oh, good Beckham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's been given away. And they've got a throw. Varane gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Played in deep. And that's going up front in a hurry. That's the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Thailand against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Pirlo does well to get it back. Kaka. Xavi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Thailand are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gets a good foot in there.
Thailand really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pele. And it's Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaka. Puyol gives no quarter whatsoever. He's in a great position here. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Gullit. Well read. And the danger is averted. Kaka. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, look at the space here. Xavi. Messi. Gullit. Kaka. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. For Lahm. Beckenbauer. And it's Xavi. To Lahm. Xavi. Beckenbauer. And it's Xavi. Played out to the right. Back into the middle.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pele. And now the breakaway. Aimed beyond the defence. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cannavaro. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. Good ball, good take. Kaka. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini cuts it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Pull it.
There will be
Now
one
looking to
more added
orchestrate a
time.
counter. And it's Hullet. Kaka. And the first 45 minutes are up. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Thailand clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Thailand are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Pele. Pirlo. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Now that looks a decent ball. Drilled in low.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely...
Shapes to shoot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi. Chance here to counter. That has been cut short. And it's Pirlo. Looking for options for movement. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maldini. Xavi goes steaming forward. Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. Thailand suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps.
Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level. OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
He's shifting through the gears here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Kaká. Pelé. Beckenbauer. He's gone forward. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Thuram. He's looking wide. Neymar. That is good strength. Pirlo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Buriram United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maldini. Now it's Thuram.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Pele, Kaká. Lam gets flagged offside. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good ball out wide. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through. Thuram.
Buriram United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Raul, Thuram. That's going to go a long way. Looking to play him in. And that is a superb rearguard action. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Kaká. And he's there to make the challenge. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul. Raul! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar is onto this. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pirlo. And here's Kaká. And that's another good win of the ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the left flank. There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Terrific header! And he's following up! And this could be the final action of the first half. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
There's the start of the second half.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, crossbar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Pinches it off him. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's gone loose. And this is Vieri. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckenbauer looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And this is Raul. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Thuram knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Vieri. And it's made its way to him.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now he's off and running. Kaká, played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Thailand really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Thuram. Raul does have his name on the score sheet, of course. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Back into the middle.
There they go, hunting again.
Kaká. Defending was strong and firm. It's a really well-measured ball. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Luis Suarez. Lahm. And it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. And this is Pelé. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. Lahm. Pelé. And this is Pelé. He gets big. So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. He's looking unstoppable. Crosses it in here. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Raul. Coming on the field is number 15, Griezmann.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Punched away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Kaka. Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Batistuta. Figo. Well read, nice interception. There will be a throw-in. Griezmann. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Seedorf. Played back into the centre. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Ferdinand getting this one clear. It's a lucky 7th corner. Rijkaard has it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's a searching pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts at times.